Hello, hello, everyone. How are you? How is everyone? Happy birthday to Miss Sherry. Happy birthday. Let's see. Hello, Gretchen and Jen. Lisa's here. Denise. And hello, everybody. Margot. Everybody's here. Okay, so tonight we are finishing up our winter cards, and you have some decisions to make because I'm going to have you guys help me decide what we should do with one of the backgrounds. Before we get into that, I got an error message, Margot. Uh-oh. You'll have to email into customer care if it's something to do with like the website or something like that. So if you'll email here, we can help you out. So there is that. And then next week. So next week, we're taking a break from the lives, and I will see you all on the 30th will be the next live stream. So we will see you all then. Our warehouse is all caught up on orders. So hooray, hooray for that. So everything, if it did not go out today, if you've placed an order recently, it will go out tomorrow, and they're all caught up. So woohoo for that. Anyway, I have a card to share with you that I got in the mail, and I don't know if she is here, but maybe she'll watch the replay. But I got this beautiful amaryllis card from Miss Nan Fisk, who you guys see in the comments a lot. I don't know if she's here, but super sweet. I got this little Christmas card in the mail, and I was so excited to get this from Miss Marilyn. So that is awful sweet. And then let's get into our crafting for this evening. So this is the like fake faux dip painting that I did on Monday night with the watercolors. And you can see how it dried. I love that this like green is poking through some of this. I think it's going to be really pretty. Now, this is what I need you guys to help me decide. So this is what we're going to play with. We're going to play with the Snowflakes 3D embossing folder. And this is what it looks like when it is pressed into the paper. So this one, I did that technique where you add the white ink all over the flat part of the embossing folder. I'm sorry about the puppies barking. Somebody is probably coming in the front door. Not a intruder or anything like that, but my family. So blue snowflakes, but in a white background or a light blue background. And then there is this, which is gently rubbing the white ink pad over the raised snowflakes. So I'm thinking one of those over this. So we're going to get like different levels of color because of where it gets darker in the ink. So which one do you guys think here? Are we thinking the white all over the background or the white on the snowflakes? And I'm going to take you guys, it is a beautiful embossing part. It's a bit blurry. Is anybody else having a blurry screen? Mine looks fine. The overhead camera is blurry for me again. Is anybody else blurry? I don't know. Kelly, your overhead is blurry again. It is blurry again. Okay, pause. Let's see if I can fix it. I don't know if I'll be able to fix it. On my end, it looks clear, like what I'm seeing on the screen. It's just the overhead. Okay. Pause just for a second. This is going to make you guys seasick for a second, but hold up. Let's see if this helps. Okay, is that any better? Clear for me on YouTube. Clear to me. Mine is clear. Okay, everybody is telling me it looks better now. Clear here. Looks okay to me. Okay, perfect. I'm hoping that looks better now. Maybe it just got like the lens got a little dusty. You know, there's embossing powders and all kinds of stuff going on here. Okay, much better. Okay, perfect. Okay, so are you thinking, you guys tell me in the comments, white background or white snowflakes? And that is what I'm going to do. And I'll show you how you can achieve both looks here better. Everybody, thank you. All right. I hope I didn't make everybody too seasick with the wiping off of the lens there. White snowflakes, white snowflakes. Okay, that's what I'm seeing. I do like how this looks. White snowflakes. Okay. All right. Well, let's do this one. Okay. So, and here's another one that I just played with. This is my tester sheet. Do you remember that? And I pressed it. See, you can see the raised snowflakes on the back. But I covered the front in embossing ink and then put pearl embossing powder over the top and just heat set it. So that's just like kind of a glossy, shimmery look. But I just wanted to show you that. Okay, so let's do this. And what I'm going to do is, because this is on watercolor cardstock, where it's, you know, it's a little thicker, I'm going to spritz the back side, not the front, because I don't want to activate that paint. But I'm going to spritz the back about like that. And let's get the schmutz off. Maybe that won't matter. And then I'm going to gently kind of flip this over. Now I'm laying the back side on the raised snowflakes. So the flat portion is going to be right up here because I want those snowflakes to pop up. And, you know, it doesn't really matter which direction I do this, but I'm going to gently kind of close her in here just like that. And now I'm going to take this to my die machine and run it through really quick. So I'm going to put that in, and then here we go. All right, and then I'll carry it over for the big reveal. I always love this part. And then if I pull it out here, okay, and then this is what we have. Now, do you see where we got a little bit of cracking in the snowflakes where it really pushes up that design? That's because of the paper. And that's why I spritzed the back side of it, because it helps prevent a little bit of that. But with the technique that we're doing, it's not going to really matter anyway. Okay, so I'm going to take my Brilliant White ink pad and I am going to gently, very gently, just rub over the top. Now, if you're more comfortable with like a blending foam or something like that, you can go about it that way. But I am going to very gently and take my time, because I'm going to try to keep all of the nice, pretty white ink on just the raised portions of the snowflake. And you're starting to see where those portions are popping out right here. It's going to get very dramatic down here. And I'm going to be careful where I set my fingers. And I'm just going to gently go back and forth. I got a little bit of a smudge down in there. And let's cover up here one more time. This is really cool, I think. I like kind of the ombre gradient look. And I like those snowflakes where it's really light up here and then they get really dramatic down at the dark portion. Okay, so let me tilt it in the light so we can take a look at it, and you can see all the different layers of snowflakes. And I really like the way that that turned out. Good call on the white snowflakes. I think that is awesome. Okay, I'm going to set this aside and let that back side where I just kind of gently spritz that. I'm going to let all that dry, and then we're going to make this into a card here in just a little bit. But let's talk about our other background. So this is the one that I did my fake Northern Lights, right? And I am going to do a silhouette design on that with our watercolor pines. And I'm going to stamp these using my Misty. Let me take out my sentiments that I have here. I got a little over excited and have already put those in there. But let's get this in here. And then I'm going to stamp these in a darker color. Okay, I think I want it to go this way. I'm going to put it up here in the middle because I'm going to have the pines kind of hang off the sides and the bottoms. All right, so let's take, I'm going to take the tall one. And I think I'm going to do it kind of like a, oh, I don't know. Keep them kind of down in this bottom left-hand corner. That way I can put my sentiment maybe like right up in here. That's kind of what the idea I have in my head. Now, this stamp set does have like the tree trunks in it. I'm going to try to go without. Okay, so let me think about how I want to do this. I'm going to stamp in 2 different colors of darker blue ink. So the back pines, I think this one's going to be on the back side, are going to be in prize ribbon. And then the darker color is chipped sapphire. And you know what? We're going to just have a little bit of experimentation here. Let's see here. I think I want to put, let's do like this little guy, maybe like right over in here, and maybe a skinny one, or let's do maybe this guy. I'm trying to decide here. And then I'm going to layer some others. There we go. I'm going to layer some others like in between. All right, so I'm going to pick these up. Hanging off the edge, hanging off. Okay, everything is checked and good to go. All right, prize ribbon. Let's see. I'm kind of holding my breath here. And you know what? If it looks not so bueno, then we'll keep working at it, right? I'm going to ink these up really well. All right, here we go. Here goes nothing. This one I did not test. This one we're just going for it. So you guys are just as much of this experiment as I am. And I'm going to give my stamps a little bit of love and let that ink kind of seep in here. All right, here we go. Ooh, okay. I'm digging it. I'm digging it. I'm going to go over this little guy one more time, and that may be part of the design, but it never hurts to get it a little bit darker. Okay. What do y'all think? Yeah, this is cool, huh? I'm really liking this. Okay. So I'm going to put that down and let's go over that. And I think that where it looks like it's smudged is part of the watercolory design of the trees. Okay, pick that up. Oh, so good. All right, so let me clean these off. And then we're going to go with the next round. And I think I might even heat set these a little bit just to be on the safe side. Let's get these in here. Okay, so I'm going to very gently take this out, and I'm just going to barely kind of set that wet ink that's on the bottom. Brandon, I was just telling Miss Sherry, I believe it was yesterday, that you get to hanging out with us, me, you know that I'm a little bit crazy. I'm a lot of bit crazy. We're going to have Brandon like out of his shell at our little thing that we've got, our event that we've got coming up. Okay. Now I'm going to do, let's see here. This is hard choices, you guys. Okay. I haven't done, did I do this little guy? I think I did him. This is hard choices of like which tree. I'm going to do kind of this like graduated little kind of where they kind of come down here. let's do that. And then let's do, I think I did that little guy. Did I do this one? I have not done this one. He's going to go right in there, maybe a little bit taller. And then I want another, do I want another tall one kind of coming up this side? Maybe. I think I'm going to do, I don't want to do that. Okay, let's do these two and let's see. I think I'm getting like ahead of myself. Let's push this guy just up a little bit. And this like this. Okay. And then this time I'm going to stamp Chip Sapphire, which is really, really deep and dark. Here we go. And I'll probably have to go over it a couple of times, just like we did with the prize ribbon. Okay. And let's put that down. And I could even do black soot. Let's see how we're looking. Oh yeah, that's going to be really pretty. Okay, let's keep going. Build up that ink and the pigment. There we go. And let's put that down and let's really go over that and give it some love. And let's pick it up. Oh, that's looking really good. I'm going to go over these really dark ones one more time. And I know I'm probably doing overkill, but you know, that's usually how I roll with things. Okay. So pretty. Doesn't that look like a little winter meadow mountain scene, something? I don't know. Ooh. Oh, okay. I'm stopping. I think that that is really beautiful. I really am liking how that is looking. Okay, so I'm going to take this out. And I think you could add, especially if I added like the tree trunks here and added like a big tall pine on this side, but I'm going to leave it as it's. 5 is a great number for the design's sake. And let's pull these back here before I stick my elbow in it. And then I am going to heat set that dark ink just a little bit. Ooh, that is so pretty. And if you wanted to do like all black, so you really get that dark silhouette, you could do that. But I love how these blues really go with the colors coming up from the bottom and the top. That's really pretty. This would be so pretty with a, you know, like a little deer, or even like a silent night sentiment, or, you know, something like that. Okay, so let's talk about sentiments here. And this is, I'm going to pull out an oldie but a goodie here. So for my sentiments, I'm using this Snow Family Like Ours. And I'm using Snow One Else Like You. And then in, for all of my friends here, this one is for you. All my friends are flakes. And this is especially for Lisa over there in the comments. Okay. So that's what we're going to roll with. So I'm going to put in a little piece of white scrap paper here. And then Snow One Else Like You. That one's going to go on the pretty pine tree card. And this, All My Friends Are Flakes, has to go on the snowflake card. And I think I'm going to stamp this in on white, obviously. But I think I'm going to stamp it in... let's see here. I'm going to stamp one of them in Chip Sapphire, the top one. That's the snow. Snow One Else is getting Chip Sapphire. And then the All My Friends Are Flakes. That one is getting, if I can find it, I'm I'm going to stamp that in VersaFine. That's my nearest one. That's just good old black crisp ink. All right, now let's see here. Let's see if we got it. Let's give those some love. Perfect. Okay, so we've got a dark blue and then a nice crisp black sentiment. And then before I cut these, I want to set this as well. All right. Yes, a sympathy card. Did somebody say this Pines one would be a great sympathy card? It totally would. Okay, so I've got my coordinating dies here. So we've got that one and we've got this one. I'm going to tape these down, run them through, and then we're going to have 2 cards almost complete and 2 totally different fun backgrounds. I had fun doing those. Oh, pooey. Look at that tape sticking together. That's what I get for trying to do too many things at one time. Let's see here. You stay there. You stay there. Okay, there we go. That little pine tree card. Has anybody watched Yellowstone? Like, I just finished the last little part of it, but that reminds me of all those beautiful mountain scenes in Yellowstone. This season was a doozy. I don't know if you guys have seen it, but whew, it was something. All right, let's go here. Let's run that through. Oh, there we go. And let's get that out there. I'll set my plates aside. Has anybody loving the end? Oh, I know. I think the ending was fitting for, you know, I won't give anything away, but I thought the ending was fitting. Some people, I've read online that some people didn't like it, but I thought it was fun. I thought it was fun. All my friends are flakes. Little wonky, but, you know, so are we. So what do we do? Okay, now I've got 2 card bases. Here are our finished backgrounds. Totally different. All my friends are flakes. This is going to go somewhere right there. That would be pretty with some little gems and stuff. Oh, and then Snow One Else Like You. That's going to be really sweet on this one. All right, card bases. Here we go. So I'm just going to put them on white card bases because I think that will blend and look really nice. Jen handed out cards at the family party, but I have about 30 to mail. You guys are on the ball. You know, my poor family, you know, I take that back. I was going to say I don't mail any of my cards to anybody, but I did send my dad a gift card for Christmas, and I used one of the cards that I made that had the little gift card holder in it that we made, you know, over the last couple of weeks. I did do that. So you guys should be proud of me. I actually mailed a card. But that's really it. I let all of my friends, should we nestle that? Or I think we should nestle like right down in here maybe. I'll add that there. And then I'm going to pick this up because I'm not going to get it totally straight. There we go. I like that. I think that's sweet. Okay. And then let's do this little guy. I let all my friends from church, whatever, I tell them, I'm like, come I've got drawers and drawers of cards because I've worked for Honeybee for, oh man, I think almost 8 years. I think in the spring, about the time for our little birthday party, I think it will be about 8 years. But so I've got years and years of cards in drawers, and I just say, please just pick out cards and take them home. And then, oh, by the way, here are the envelopes as well. Because, you know, us crafters, we buy like all the things, right? And I do send cards every once in a while. I need to send Miss Marilyn a card. She just sent me a Christmas card. Some of you sent me birthday cards. I could return the favor, huh? If I was a good friend. Okay, and then I think I'm going to pop this right there in the center. Just because. And there we go. I think those are pretty. I am really digging this background. I've never done like a silhouette card like that. Where you do like a background and then stamp really dark stuff like that. I have never done that. This is my first attempt. I am really loving the way that turned out. To finish this off, I think I would go back through with my white gel pen and dot like down the trees and stuff. I could even add maybe some little bits of snow on the branches here and there. And then if I were going to send this off or, you know, whatever, I would probably add some of our pretty gems like right in the center of these snowflakes just to add a little bit of sparkle. But I think those are super fun. I'm super excited about those. Okay. All right, you guys. I know. So fun. And, you know, Lisa told me the other day, she was like, well, the Northern Lights really have a lot more colors. And I'm not brave enough to start mixing in like pinks. Purples, I think, would be really pretty in that. Making mud would scare me a little bit, but there's ways to do it. I know that there is. I'm going to have to try that someday, but I love the way that this turned out. And that the pines, the watercolor pines is like the perfect stamp set to go with that, I think, just to add the little silhouettes of the trees in there. Okay. Hey, Marilyn, thank you for my card, friend. I got it today in the mail. Thank you so much. Merry Christmas to you and your family. I think that is it. Lisa, did she already do the, she already did the giveaway. Ellen, I missed it. Where is she? There she is. All right, Miss Ellen, you are the winner. If you will email me, Ellen, at customercare@honeybeestamps.com. I am going to send you a gift card. And then this is the last time I'll see you guys until the 30th. So I hope all of you have a wonderful, blessed holiday wherever you are. And stay safe. Enjoy your families, your puppy dogs, your kitty cats, all the things. And I'll see you on the 30th. Okay, you guys take care and see you soon. Bye-bye.